Hi, I'm Mark, back with another video on judging forensics in the Virginia High School League competition. And this time we're looking at duo interpretation. For a lot of judges, this is their favorite. They love duo. And for a lot of students, being able to work with someone and create a duo is one of the greatest hallmarks of being on a forensics team. Now, duo can be split. You got two different events here. We have serious duo, we have humorous duo, obviously. Well, just a note about serious duo. A serious duo could actually have some humor in it. In fact, a lot of them do have some humor in it, but the climax needs to be of a serious nature. Let's talk about just some general rules here. Like, what do we mean by duo? Well, first off, they're going to be facing the audience. They're not actually going to be facing each other. And of course, they face the audience so that way you can see their gestures and all their movement and whatnot. If they were facing each other, all you would get's a profile. So they're going to be facing out toward the audience and they're going to be pretending each other is like toward the back of the room. And that means focal points won't necessarily be on the audience. The focal points will be on the back, wherever the character is that they're talking to is. Again, they're not allowed to make eye contact with each other. That's actually a rule, although they can during the introduction. And when I mean the introduction, I mean like when they stop, they give a quote, they talk about their piece a little bit, and then they give you the author and name of the piece. It would be okay to make eye contact during that, but otherwise, they won't make eye contact with each other. They also shouldn't touch. So they can move around each other. They can move in front of each other. They can do all these different type of gestures. Some of them do some very, very cool in sync movements, or come close to touching, but they don't actually touch. That's what makes duo. Those sort of in sync movements and all the sort of stuff they do around each other. That's what makes it duo. Makes it really, really cool. A couple other things. The pieces that they cut, mostly, although not always, but they usually come from some sort of play, and you're going to have people usually playing multiple characters, although they could each play just one character. But oftentimes they're playing multiple characters. Um, and again, they can turn around each other. So you're looking for their selection, their cutting. Is it understandable? Are you following it? The creativity, the interpretation of it, the emotional content, timing. Now, the timing might be either humorous timing in a humorous situation or a piece. And then, of course, we have serious, like the timing of the serious and the pausing that they do, the dramatic pausing they do. That'll be something to think of. Maintaining their focal points, make sure they're looking when they're talking to a certain character, they're looking at the right place. Believability. Do you get dragged into their little world that they create in front of you? Gesturing, energy, overall impact. How does it impact you? Like which piece do you think just kind of hit you, touched you, either from a comedic standpoint or from a serious standpoint? One thing I'll always note when you're talking about serious pieces in forensics, students do pieces on very, very, very difficult topics. It could be assault, could be racism, rape, bullying, anything under the sun here is typical when we're talking about a serious duo. And then comedic, I mean, they're usually just crazy. Frankly, they're just nutty pieces. So you'll have fun with that. I think we got it covered. So duo, it's a great event. It's like I said, it's almost everybody's favorite event to judge, and we have two different types here: the serious and the humorous. I hope you enjoy both. Thanks for judging duo.